Hey Scorpio, it's Ahara Stars with Illum Astrology doing your mid-month March 2019 tarot reading. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm sorry for the delay. I think I might have skipped you guys for March on accident because I've been so busy and Mercury retrograde has been crazy for me. Absolutely insane. Uploading has been a hassle, all sorts of stuff. So I apologize. So let's get into Scorpio's messages for March 2019 mid-month. We'll just do it for the mid-month since that's where we are right now, and see what comes up for you guys. I hope it's totally awesome. So on the bottom of the deck, we got a change in the wind. So circumstances are going to change. Whatever situations you've been dealing with, you're in for a change. Change is always good. I look at this like the Uranus card, which is about sudden change, unexpected change, a change in your mind, a change in your perception, or a change in your actual circumstances, regardless if it's a relationship, a job, whatever it may be. But before I get into the rest of this, I'm going to pull some more cards to get some more clarity on what's to come for you guys. And I'm also going to try to combine a love reading. I don't know if this is going to be a love reading or a work reading for Scorpio mid-month March 2019. Please give me the most accurate messages for those born under the sun, moon, or rising of Scorpio. Please keep in mind these are general, so please, if it doesn't resonate with you, then maybe next month. Or check your rising sign or your moon sign, because your messages could instead be there. Scorpios, mid-month March 2019. Scorpios. Okay, so at the bottom of this deck, we have the Queen of Water, which is a water sign, sun, moon, or rising typically, but it could be emotional containment, contentment, fulfillment as well. Some of you might be feeling quite emotionally balanced at this time. And some of you, this could be a water sign person that's relevant to this reading, a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, but it doesn't have to be. It's somebody that's very emotional, sensitive, and caring typically, but can be moody or difficult to get through emotionally sometimes in some cases. So let's take a look at what we have here. These cards I do not do in reverse. This goes about the observer. So some of you guys are thinking about somebody, someone, or a situation, observing what's happening. This is a card of paying attention to details, of looking at something. As you can see, they have a telescope to look at all the details of what's happening, reviewing. It's typical for Mercury retrograde to review things, to look over things. Maybe this is a relationship that you're observing behavior from to see if it's going to go anywhere. Some of you might be reflecting on a past relationship. But there's definitely some thinking about stuff, observing things, looking into the details, sorry. Then you got the Poised card, which typically reflects you're at the right place at the right time for something to happen. And that's awesome because there is a change of wind coming. Something is going to change and you're ready for it. Being poised for it is that you're ready for it. Some of you could be feeling quite confident, feeling good about your situation, circumstances. If not, you will be later on in the month if this does not apply to you now, or potentially next month. But you're getting set up for something. And then we got the Flexible card. So this is about being flexible, of course. So whatever comes your way, because there's going to be a change in wind here, okay? You need to be flexible for what's to come, okay? You need to be able to keep your options open, go with the flow, observe. You're ready for something here. There's a change coming. So let's take a look. At your past position, you have the 10 of Fire, which is essentially the 10 of Wands. This is having a lot on your plate. Some of you, this could be emotional or regarding a passionate situation that you've been overthinking. You feel heaviness too. It's been stressing you out. But this is about burdens and responsibilities. Also, a lot of you are multitasking, having a lot of things that you're dealing with. Maybe you feel like you're exhausted, just done with whatever. In the past position, you've been overwhelmed, burdened, or just tired of a situation. And it looks like that's changing here with that change, okay? And then you got the Two of Fire, which is the Two of Wands. And this is about two new passionate endeavors beginning. But it also could be a passionate new start with two people beginning in a love relationship. So some of you might be starting a new relationship because of this change in the wind and observing that you're paying attention to. You're like really observing this person and trying to see if they're really what you think they are. Okay. And for some of you that have already been involved with somebody a little while, you might be poised to making some sort of action in regards to partnership, into making things more serious, or they could be. It could be vice versa. And then you got the Eight of Fire, which is the Eight of Wands, which is all about fast communication, rapid communication, messages coming in. So something's taking off here. I see momentum picking up, starting from the observer to poised and flexible. It's like something's changing and you're going to need to be flexible in it, but it's ultimately very positive. Some of you just began a new relationship and you're contemplating it, you're observing their behavior, paying attention to it. Some of you are reflecting on a past relationship, or maybe there's separation between you and you're really thinking deeply about it, but you're ready to take some action. Or they could be thinking about you ready to take some action, because there's definitely Two of Fire here and Eight of Fire, which is all about action. This is about being burdened or weighed down by things. These could just be outside circumstances, just having a lot of stuff. Maybe work is really busy. Maybe you just got a lot of things you're dealing with, or were in the past position. And then now it's like things are flaring up. Things are starting to move forward. And this is also about a relationship of two coming together in a passionate endeavor, the Two of Fire, or a passionate relationship. Okay, and then there's all this communication, movement, action taking place. So let's see, for those of you that have somebody on your mind that you're curious about for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, please keep in mind that these roles could be reversed. But let's take a look and see how your partner sees you. How does Scorpio's partner see them? Please give me the most accurate messages. These all came out here. And let's see how Scorpio sees their partner. How do they feel about their partner or the person of interest? Doesn't have to be your partner, could be in separation. Whoever it is that's on your mind, we're trying to get those messages for as many Scorpios as possible. Well, maybe they're a little bit tough to understand because nothing's really popping out here. All right, here we go. Oops, we got some more. And we had two others fall out, so we'll try to squeeze those in here. I was just going to do 3, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so how you see your partner, or this can be vice versa, how they see you. You got to see if this fits you or not. Because it's just picking up general energies. There's so many of you. Wow, okay. So they do see you as somebody very stable that has a lot to offer them, but also emotional, but maybe a little secretive in terms of how you express your emotions. They're curious about you, but they definitely feel a lot of emotions about you and feel like there's some stability here with the Father of Pentacles and the Mother of Cups. I also look at the images on there, and we're looking at a deer and a swan of some sort, but it looks like it's kind of like giving me this feeling of they look up to you like some sort of regal, person that definitely has draws out some curiosity in them. Draws out curiosity, but they feel stable and they feel emotionally, they really have strong emotions for you. Okay, they like you. They like you. They have strong emotions. The Daughter of Pentacles is that it's a new start. So some of you might be starting something new with somebody, if this is somebody that's new, or it could be somebody from the past that you're starting something new with, or going back and starting something new, because the Daughter of Pentacles is a new start of something stable. Okay. Yeah, they definitely can see growth with you, stability. They feel like it offers them the emotional passion that they need. They see you as sensitive, emotional, and stable. Okay, and they want to start something solid with you. And so things are going to be progressing, especially since I see this Two of Fire here. But this could also be regarding a career, because you're poised to start. You might get 2 creative offers or passionate starts in job offers coming to you as well, and a lot of communication about that. Okay, and you might need to be flexible if in a career reading. That's what I see. But there's change coming for you guys. Okay, change, and I can feel that too. So let's see how they see you or you see them. It could be the other way around. Wow. Okay. So there's something that's unclear or uncertain about the situation. There may be different, they may have a bunch of different feelings about you. They're kind of unsure of which one you are of these, or that you could be feeling this about them. It's definitely because it came up with the moon side up, something emotional, but also some unawareness of something. Maybe you're just not clear on exactly where you stand or how they feel about you. Or vice versa, they might feel like you are difficult to understand as well. But we also have the card of the Six of Wands, which is about feeling proud of you. Feeling proud of you, like they see you, they look at you and admire you. This could be the other way around too. I don't want to keep saying that, but just to remind you guys, they admire you, but they've been, or you have been, with the Four of Swords, really thinking heavily about this, and it's been stressing you out, or you've been over-analyzing it or going over it mentally. Swords are all about thoughts, and really thinking deeply about it. For some of you, if there's a separation, they've been really thinking about what happened in the situation. They were really looking up to you, really had high hopes, but were uncertain about where it was going to go. Or they feel uncertain about what to do about it now, okay? But they're thinking about it a lot. You're on their mind. I always look at this like they're zoned in on you, or you're zoned in on them, and you've been thinking a lot about it. And you do see a lot of potential in it. You feel good around them, or they feel really good and proud of you. But they're unsure about what to do, or you're unsure what to do about them, or how to make the next move. Now, if this is a beginning relationship, it looks like it's going to be taking off. It's going to turn into something solid. If this is a relationship in separation, then you've been on that person's mind a lot. They've been thinking a lot about how much they like you, they appreciate you, they're attracted to you, but they're unsure of how you feel or unsure of what to do next. Okay? So, following that, we have the Daughter of Swords and the Mother of Pentacles. So again, I'm seeing the Father of Pentacles. This, for some of you, this is you guys are a really good match. We have the Mother of Pentacles and the Father of Pentacles on each of your sides, showing that you both have stability or a lot to offer the relationship. And then the Daughter of Swords, which I see as somebody that's very inquisitive, that's looks behind the scenes of things, is very direct in communication and communicating. But this was in the reverse, so there may be no communication right now, or somebody's holding out communicating, or somebody doesn't know what to say. I see on this side. Whoever this person is, it might be you or it might be them, doesn't know how to approach it or what step to take next. But you both see each other as somebody stable that you could have a future with. But this person might, it could be that they think that you're mysterious, but they really look up to you and they've just been stressed out about how to approach you, is what I feel. Or how to move things forward. and difficulty coming up with the right words. The right words to say, or just not communicating right now. It does look like, for those of you that are in separation, the person doesn't know what to say to you, or you don't know what to say to them right now. You're kind of confused about how to go about this. Yeah, but somebody is definitely has regrets or feeling sad about the situation. So I think that this is your partner here that's definitely feeling sad about the situation of this not moving forward. They had high hopes for it. They felt like there was a lot of potential here. And maybe you don't want to approach, or you don't want to be the first one to reach out to them. Or maybe you just don't want to reach out to them because there's no action happening here. But there is coming here. Something's beginning, and there's going to be a lot of communication coming through. So maybe when Mercury turns direct, or for some of you, this has already occurred. Okay? But there's definitely appreciation here. Respect and appreciation for each other, offering stability and growth. Okay? And there's admiration here between the two of you. But something... What happened to bring this about for Scorpio? Again, if this is a new relationship, somebody might be shy and not knowing how to approach you, or is thinking about a plan on how to approach you, or is confused about how you feel and doesn't know how to react to you. It could be a water sign, an earth sign, an air sign. I see all of them here. What has happened with the situation? What All right, well, now we got the Father of Swords in the world. So if those of you that were dealing with an air sign, things are going to change, and I think you're going to hear from this person. This particular situation, there was a lot of effort and work put into the situation, or you spent time with this person, so it doesn't look like a new situation. It's somebody that you invested time in, or they invested time in you. If they're not an air sign, they don't have to be. They're just somebody that's very direct, blunt, honest, just... can be sharp sometimes with words, or they're very analytical or in their head and have difficulty expressing emotion. Okay, so it could be either of those. But it's somebody that you invested a lot of time into. You know, maybe not a lot of time, but at least a few months or a couple months of something. But for some of you, it's been 8 months. 8 months, or maybe even longer. But there's a turn of events. The World card is coming up here as a cycle is ending, and it could be an old way of this relationship and a renewal coming about. And it could be a water sign, earth sign, air sign. Yeah, that you've, for some of you, there's definitely some sadness about this, and they want to work things out. They really see you. They really admire you, look up to you. You're somebody that draws a lot of attention to you, and they're maybe confused on how to approach you or how to fix it. They're not communicating with you right now, or you're not communicating with them for whatever happened. It didn't tell me what happened. I'm sorry. Instead, it's telling me that there's an end of a cycle, and it was something that you invested a lot in, and there's going to be communication with that Father of Swords, and that Eight of Fire. Yeah, and you guys are deciding on what to do. You're thinking about it, balancing, weighing out the options on what to do. There's no, but it looks like there's going to be action and movement. What is this? Eight of Fire. About for Scorpios, March 2019. sorry, I'm going to get a different deck to clarify that with. Can you tell me what the Eight of Fire is about for Scorpios? Mid-March 2019. Okay. So we got the Magician on the Eight of Fire. So somebody's going to make it happen. Somebody's going to find out that they can make this happen. They want to manifest you. They want to manifest the situation. You want to manifest them. But you're going to come up with some clever ways on doing it, or they are, on trying to get your attention back or trying to make things work. They're going to do whatever it takes. Can you tell me more about the Magician for Scorpio? Definitely taking action and making it happen is what this person has on their mind. Yeah, because we got the Two of Air again. So it's like there's this indecisiveness going on here. Nobody wants to make the first move is what I'm saying. Nobody wants to make the first move. They're unsure of what to do. Unsure. Thinking about it. But there's definitely something here that somebody is sad about, maybe even confused about, definitely confused about, and not knowing what to do next. So coming up with the Eight of Fire, communication, and coming up with a clever way on how to solve this issue. How to come back, how to fix the situation, what to do next. Okay, and the Magician always knows what to do. It's a very clever way of trying to get your attention. But for those of you that, this is a job or career reading, there's going to be a lot of communication coming, and you're going to get offered a position that's going to be able to use a lot of your talents. So this is really essentially quite positive. But it's just like there's something here where there's some disappointment in a love relationship, and neither one of you want to be the first one to make the move. Debating, but somebody wants to. And there's going to be, because there's this Two of Fire here and the Eight of Fire, which is definitely movement. And all this is moving forward. And there's a change, big change coming. So, yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Let's see if I can get... Yeah, I think I'll do a love card for my Whispers of Love for you guys for love advice for Scorpios, mid-March 2019. Please give me the most accurate messages for those born under the sun, moon, or rising of Scorpio. Love message. These often tell you what you can do more of, what needs to be done, or what's coming to you, or what somebody has to say to you with regards to love for Scorpio, March 2019. So you got spend some quality time together. So for those of you that are debating and you haven't been spending much time with the person, make the effort to spend time. It grows the relationship, it nurtures the relationship, and it builds that bond. So your love advice is to spend some quality time together. It says it's imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in a significant relationship with, listening and talking to each other. So that's your love advice card. I hope that you guys found this helpful. Maybe check in with April to see where this continuation is going. I'm not doing the continuations on Vimeo like a lot of people are just yet. So this is what we have for right now. And I hope that this helps some of you. There is a stagnant time, but I do find that Mercury retrograde can do that. We tend to go introspective and indecisive. And if those of you that are in this indecisive point or not knowing, when Mercury goes direct, communications to start flowing again, and I'm seeing that going on here. But a lot of you are going to get a new job offer that's going to use a lot of your talents. Some of you have somebody that's trying to come up with a clever way on trying to solve this relationship breakup because it's definitely made them sad, that they've been thinking a lot about, and there's been a lot of thinking going on, but somebody's got their eye on you, or you got your eye on someone else. You see a lot of potential, but somebody's having trouble coming up with the right words or how to do this and not making a decision. Not making a decision, deciding it. So hopefully during this Mercury retrograde, there'll be an opportunity for you guys to repair or communicate or try to see if this can come back together. If not, you know, then when Mercury goes direct, or for some of you, this is just something that you're not certain of what you want to do about it. And, you know, with a little time, you guys will definitely come up with that. Yeah, there's just, it's just not knowing what to do here. Okay. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I'm sorry it's inconclusive, but that's all the cards I can fit on the table right now. So, hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I always love, doing these for you guys. So, I'm wishing you the best for mid-March 2019, and I look forward to seeing you in April.